Hi everyone, and welcome back to The Guest Life. This past week we didn't get up to anything too adventurous. My husband and his brother ended up going out to the cabin one last time. The water ended up sinking through the ice, so they were able to get to the cabin on quad super easy without getting drenched. And they did some solar panel work. So they replaced 5 80 amp hour batteries with 3 220 amp hour batteries. They also installed a shunt control monitor, so I'll be able to see how much battery percentage I actually have left. It's not going to lie to me anymore, and I'll be able to see if I actually have to bump up the batteries with the generator, so that's going to help with generator runtime. And they installed one solar controller for one of the panels. While the kids and I were at home, we didn't really do too much. We kind of just putzed around the house, the yard. I ended up getting around to a pile of lumber that was sitting in the corner of the yard all winter. My honey helped one of our best friends tear down his deck in the fall, and he gave us all the lumber for that. So I took out as much screws as I possibly could so that it's a pokey-less journey to the cabin when we load them up in the boat. And we'll hopefully use those boards to replace some rotten boards on the boardwalk. And then the rest of the boards I'm hoping to give to the girls so they can build their tree fort that they've been really wanting to build. Other than taking the screws out of all of those boards, we got around to our annual garbage pickup.
I found a big one in the bush, Daddy Bean.
You did find a big one in the bush, Deadly. Here, I'll help you open up your baggie.
Thanks.
Let's see if we can tuck it in. Oh, come on, little bag. Here's your opening. Got it. Stuff it in.
Open it in for me.
Sure. Marley, look around. Oh, look, Marley, I see one. Come right here. Come pick it up. Put it in the baggie. Good girl. Come put it in. Pick up, put away. There, Mother Nature said, thank you. There's other ones. I don't know where the other ones went. They're going to go find some shelter now.
I'll show you stuff underneath it. It's like just plastic. Yeah.
Can you see some more plastics?
Right there.
Yeah, focus on the plastics first. Paper second. There's lots out here. For the past about 10 or 11 years since I've started daycare, I've made it a tradition that every spring the kids will go with their little baggies and we go to the park and around the ditches and fill our bags full of garbage. And then my kids and myself continue that throughout the spring season. We'll go on the quads or the dirt bikes and go to a sand pit and have a picnic supper. If we have a quad with us, we'll take a black garbage bag and we try to never come home empty-handed. It's a value that I really like to instill in the children, and it just always feels nice to clean up the earth a bit, I guess. We've also been picking away at loading up the camper. As I film this, we are one sleep away from our first camping trip of 2023, so we're really excited about that. It's crazy how much I have to pack for a weekend of camping, but we kind of camp luxuriously, so that's my own fault. But I hope I don't miss anything. We'll see. While we go out this weekend, I'm really hoping to take the drone over to Bear River and see what the water level's at. Last year, we went by Bear River and we stopped and we thought, oh, this looks like a really nice river to jet boat. And then lo and behold, a man comes with his 16-footer kind of parking down the ditch and into the bank. And we went over to talk to him, and he was a trapper that had a trapper's cabin just down the way. And he said that he was able to get all the way to Deschambault Lake with his 16-footer and his outboard. So we thought, well, perfect. That'll be a nice safe trip for the whole family, and it'll be a nice long day there and back. So I was super excited to do that. The next weekend we loaded up, went to Bear River, and no word of a lie, the river dropped 4 feet. And while we were there, we were noticing it was dropping a foot every single night. So we got a ways down the river, but it was maybe a 2-3 hour jet boat day. We enjoyed it. We had a picnic, saw some new scenery. That's one of my most favorite things to do in the world, is go check out new areas. We saw 2 moose, I think, 2 or 3 eagles. It was a good day. it's on my bucket list now that I want to end up getting all the way to Shambo Lake and back. I'm hoping that if we hit it up a few weeks earlier this spring, we'll get lucky, but I'm truthfully not that optimistic because I've been noticing now that the docks are starting to peak out and the rocks are starting to peak out, the water level's pretty low, and we didn't really have a whole bunch of snow this year. So the runoff isn't going to help us out a whole bunch, but I wouldn't mind going to check it out. This is the first full season that we'll have the drone to assist us with jet boating. So that's super exciting because we'll be able to send that up, go check up or down river, see if there's any white water coming at us. If it is, if it's even worth it going down with the family. If it is, John can kind of pick his lines. So that'll help with the trips a lot and ease my mummy brain. But we're all getting really excited for this weekend coming up, and I'll make sure that I film for you guys so that next Sunday you'll be able to check out our camping weekend. Thanks so much for joining us for another week. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll check you in the next one. Bye.